Through every year and afternoon, here I have fallen where you fall. Whispered words, calming thread, the space between, unbreaking. You're always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind. You're always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind.
Look at you! You're so big.
New hairbrush is this, Mom?
Mine.
Huh?
Mine.
Why'd you get a new one?
I couldn't find my other one and I panicked.
You bought a new one without even before you found it?
Yeah, because it had been days.
Why couldn't you go?
I got a different kind.
Here, let me invite. Wait, you got.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but no one is doing it all. It might look like it online on highlight media, but something's always got to give, especially in the season of young parenthood. I've been finding myself continuously putting my work on the back burner because there are important things that I really don't want to miss out on. Saying yes to doing that puzzle with my toddler, and helping my daughter create her own cookie recipe, and spending 20 minutes helping my little ones resolve a sibling argument that nurtures their growth and relationship. Yes to another chapter in Read Aloud of Little Women, and going to my kids' baseball games. Yes to going on a much-needed date with my husband to a concert. I just want to remind you that there's zero need to compare yourself to anyone online who looks like they have it all together all the time. Because most likely that is not the case. For me right now, the something that's gotta give is my work. I'm still doing it, but a lot less, because otherwise I miss out on this. And I know a lot of you young parents can feel me with this pull of, do we work more because we all need to make an income and we have dreams for our future? Or do we sacrifice a bit, rein in the belt a bit, and spend more time with our children who are growing so fast? The balancing act is real.
Dad, run to the main. I'm gonna get ya. Okay, run.
What's interesting is that everyone might feel the temptation to compare themselves to what they see online in a different way.
Are you gonna finish your cereal?
One might be tempted to compare their looks after seeing a sea of women starting to look more and more the same with face filters and Botox and surgery. Others might start comparing their relationship when they see a romantic grand gesture online, something their partner hasn't done for them. Others might compare their abilities or their house and material possessions. Whatever it is, remember that no one has it all together all the time. Practicing radical gratitude for our blessings changes everything in your moment of stress and anxiety. Whenever I felt that pull to go towards my lower self and compare myself to others, a shift towards intentionality, towards bringing my mind back to the present, and towards thankfulness really puts things into perspective.
One, come on, give me one.
The noodle isn't all the way cooked yet, though.
Go on a snorkel tour and see what else goes. Something to do is look for that.
Coffee, you wanna play baseball?
Yay! Go back, go back.
Such a cute game.
Come on, run. No, come back. You run that way. Run to the base. Gotta run home, Kobe, run home. Oh, jeez, why so slow? Let's do that again.
sky. You are my heart. You are my heart. You are my dream. Come alive. My everything. My like no other. Yeah, I could stay here with you for forever.
Thank you to Osea for sponsoring today's video. Using Osea's clean, clinically proven skincare from the sea is my favorite way to holistically nurture my skin. Mother and daughter founded, Osea was born from generations of women inspired by the sea and the healing power it holds. Rooted in over 100 years of multi-generational female wisdom, they pioneered clean beauty, setting a new industry standard. Their formulas are powered by a unique blend of pure, potent seaweed and active botanicals for results you can see and feel. The Salts of the Earth Body Scrub is my favorite shower product I've ever used. It exfoliates, moisturizes, and smooths the skin like no other. Made with red algae from the pristine waters of Patagonia to mineralize the skin, a mineral salts blend which gently exfoliates, and shea butter, resulting in silky, smooth, glowing skin. Then the Undaria Algae Body Butter is next level skincare meets body care, infusing high performance ingredients like Undaria seaweed, shea butter, and ceramides to smooth, moisturize, and renew. Together, these two products instantly make my skin feel years more youthful. The Hyaluronic Sea Serum is a fast-absorbing, anti-aging serum that's clinically proven to smooth the appearance of all lines and deliver a lifted, firmer look. Made with Japanese miru seaweed and 2 times the hyaluronic acid, it's anti-aging, hydrating, and plumping. These are some of Osea's top skin and body care bestsellers that I love incorporating into my routine. If you'd like to get some of this beautiful skincare to support your wellness, enter my limited time 10% off discount code 10FISHER at checkout. Nice how it turns out so nice. Hair oil. Just great shine. Then try again, Sally Jane.
I'll try. I'll read a book too.
Okay. Splash into the pond she went. Why won't these skates go where I want? I'll never learn how to skate. I was wet from the top of
And
her
then
head.
I'll come back to the book.
One day there I was, crawling out of a tiny cocoon. My new wings were wet and all wrinkled, and I had to stretch them and dry them and fly away, all before a bird could gobble me up. But do you think that was easy?
No.
No. Wow, cried the frog, what are these rolling things on your feet? They must have been hard to grow. I could whiz down the street, I could twist and turn and stop, but it's not easy to do. Not easy, cried out all the animals. Then try again, Sally Jane. I have a quick little moment where half the kids are outside playing and the other half are doing homeschool with Andrew, so I just wanted to talk with you guys for a few minutes on what I've been reflecting on lately. I was reflecting on my relationship with Andrew and, you know, life and how life always feels full for pretty much everybody. I very rarely meet someone who doesn't feel like their life is full. But how often are we reflecting on what we can shift to optimize our life so that we can be our best selves? Because in the ideal situation where we're acting like our best, highest self, reflecting from the gut, heart, mind center, where we're responding the best way that we can in every life situation or in most life situations, how can we do that if our life is cluttered with too many things that make it difficult to act like our best selves, if that makes sense? Especially for me with 5 kids, we don't want to just be acting from our head. We don't want to just be responding from our heart or even just our gut. We need that balance of all three. And if our life is cluttered and filled with so much going on to where we're stressed out because there's no moments for pause or there's no time for self-care, how can we possibly be responding in situations with our children and with our husband to be our best self, if you aren't setting up your life in a way that creates balance and ease. And I know easier said than done because we all have to work, we all have to take care of our children, and often it can feel like at the end of the day there's no time for yourself. So you think, well, we need to make an income for my family and I need to keep up with the house and I want to make nourishing meals. And I think it's just so helpful to reevaluate, to take a step back, look at the bigger picture. I like to think about what I'm gonna think about my life now, like 20, 30 years from now when I reflect on this phase of life, and if there's anything that I would tell myself now, what would I do differently? What needs to shift so that you can have an ease in life to show up for your family, to be the best version of yourself. And that requires sometimes some changes in the life and making sacrifices in certain areas. That might be sacrificing making more income and working less so that you can feel more relaxed and not as stressed out. Because whenever I do make the time to meditate, do breath work, even if it's just like a 5 or 10 minute class.
A big deep breath in from your nose all the way down into your body.
Hey, give me it!
Do some yoga or a workout for myself. Take a really nice shower, not just to like hop in and hop out because I'm really rushed and the kids are needing something from me and hearing them yell from the door outside. But just really having that space to take care of myself, then I show up for my family and for my kids in such a better, more balanced, nourished way. Nourishment is so much more than your food, and making food from scratch is such a big part of our lives. But I just think that that's only a piece of showing up for yourself and others in the best way that you can, because we all want to respond to our kids and our partner in love, in kindness, in calmness, in rootedness, and sometimes sacrifices need to be made to shift things in your life so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And I definitely have had to constantly, my husband and I both, have had to constantly reevaluate our life situation and what can we change to optimize things. And we're still kind of in the midst of that. I think leading into that, some things are gonna have to change with my work life because it's just too much. I can't do it all. And I've talked about this on my Instagram recently, that if it looks like someone is doing it all, like on social media, which really social media should just be called highlight media, that if it looks like someone's doing it all, they just aren't, because there has to be sacrifices in one way or the other. And for me right now, that sacrifice that I want to make room for the other things that are important to me is working less. And so you're just not doing it all. If someone's doing a ton of work, they're not going to be able to show up in other ways. Hi, baby. Anyways, yeah, so just, you're such a wagamuffin. Oh, hello, thank you. Just letting you know, something will be coming that is going to be shifting for me for my work life, because I have to follow my heart in what is the most important thing to me right now. What sacrifices I need to make, like making less income, have other futures and goals that we want to accomplish in our life, and dreams financially for what we'd like to build in our life physically, but we also have things I want to build on in my life that's not physical, just emotional, in the space of our family. And so we might have to sacrifice that for a bit so I can have more quality time with my children. So it's just something that Anne and I are like reflecting on right now. And I don't know if this resonates at all with you guys, if you're like in a place where you feel stuck because there's so much you want to do but you just can't do it all. I think reflecting on what has got to give so that you can make space for the most important things in your life that might require sacrifice, but that's okay, rather than just trying to put everything on your shoulders and do it all, because it's just too much. You can't show up for the people in your life in the best way if you aren't nourishing your life and balancing out your life, rooting your life so that you have space for calm and quiet, and not having so much stress of having to do it all, because we already have so much going on with all the things the kids want to do. We want to provide that for them and get things done, but I'm rambling now. Okay. Gotta make dinner. So big. Ooh.
that's a good one.
It's not.
Chrissy?
Not good.
It looks good to me. There wasn't very much left. You want to get another one?
It's a lot.
Oh, that was the best carrot. Oh my gosh, we finally grew a good one. I had a feeling that was going to be a good one.
It was so hard to pull out.
Okay guys, I want to share a couple of really delicious recipes made from whole plant foods to nourish your family. This first one is a red lentil coconut stew packed with lots of veggies that our kids love. Saute onion and garlic with a little olive oil, then add your favorite veggies like broccoli, carrots, mushrooms, and bell pepper, adding a little water to the pot to keep the veggies from sticking as needed. Make sure to add the heartier veggies like broccoli first to soften before adding mushrooms and bell pepper, which take a shorter time to cook down. Then add 3 cups of red lentils, 4 cups of veggie broth, 2 to 3 cups or 2 cans of coconut milk, and 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes. Then add your spices like 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and stir together. Bring to a boil, then turn the heat down to low to simmer for about 20 minutes. Add the fresh diced tomatoes at the end and serve with steamed rice and avocado. Oh my gosh, this meal is so good. Forgot to get a video at the end for you could see what this looks like when it's fully cooked, but it's so delicious. We were all busy rushing back from baseball to eat dinner. We make a dish like this for family dinner at least once a week with different variations. Next is a filling lunch of toasted sourdough sandwiches. Toast sourdough bread, then add mashed avocado and hummus, along with diced red onion, tomato, and mustard. Then layer on sauteed tempeh, which Andrew cooked with a little coconut aminos. Tempeh is highly nourishing because it's fermented, which increases its nutrient density. It's high in protein and micronutrients, rich in probiotics, iron, calcium, magnesium, and more. Then I add some lettuce, and voila, a super delicious and nourishing lunch, if I do say so myself. Thanks so much for being here. I'll share more soon what's going to change with how much and where I share online, and more reasons why. I appreciate your patience and all of your support over the years, truly.
If I